Hey there, sports fans. Today we're diving into the Detroit Lions training camp, where some players are making a serious statement. You know, when the pads come on, that's when the real action begins. Let's talk about a few standout performers who are turning heads and why they're so crucial to the team's success. First up, Aidan Hutchinson. This guy is a beast on the field. He's been dominating the offensive line during practices, and I'm not exaggerating. Multiple sacks, pressures, and tackles for loss in a single practice? That's the stuff of nightmares for any quarterback. If he continues this form, he could be a game changer for the Lions defense, building on his All-Pro 2025 season. Personally, I think he's a top-tier talent who's only getting better. Now, let's talk about a position switch that's paying off. Jackson Meeks, a former receiver, is making waves as a tight end. He's still learning the ropes as a blocker, but his playmaking skills are undeniable. Imagine having the speed of a receiver and the size of a tight end. That's a matchup nightmare for any defense. Meeks has the potential to be a real asset, and the preseason will be a great test for him. Jared Goff, the quarterback, is a player I've been keeping a close eye on. His accuracy and ball placement are just on another level. You know, some quarterbacks have a natural feel for the game, and Goff seems to have that. With a deep understanding of the offense, he's setting himself up for a stellar season. It's not just about the physical attributes, it's the mental game, and Goff has it mastered. Ahmed Hassanein is another player who's transformed his game. He's gone from a rush edge to a big end, and the results are impressive. You don't often see a player make such a seamless transition. His dedication to improving his physique and becoming a more versatile playmaker is commendable. I'm excited to see how he performs in the regular season. Eric Hunter, an undrafted rookie, is a hidden gem. His size and agility make him a special team standout in the making. You know, sometimes these undrafted players come in with a chip on their shoulder, and they just shine. I predict he'll be a fan favorite, especially if he keeps making those big plays like the interception against Goff. This kid has a bright future. Ennis Rakestraw Jr. is a cornerback who's been going toe-to-toe with Jameson Williams, one of the fastest receivers in the league. That's no small feat. He's showing great competitiveness and determination. In my opinion, he's got the potential to be a lockdown corner, and his development is something to keep an eye on. Speaking of Jameson Williams, he's been showcasing his complete skill set. His speed is well known, but his route running and ability to make tough catches are what impress me. He's not just a one-trick pony, he's a well-rounded receiver. If he continues to develop, he could be a real problem for opposing defenses. What makes this team so fascinating is the mix of established stars and emerging talents. Amon-Ra St. Brown, a three-time All-Pro, has an almost telepathic connection with Goff. That kind of chemistry is rare and incredibly valuable. St. Brown is a receiver who can take over a game, and he's doing it consistently. On the defensive line, Tyler Lacey and Alim McNeill are a dynamic duo. Lacey's versatility and McNeill's recovery from injury are making life tough for the offensive line. These two could be a force to be reckoned with, creating havoc in the backfield. Their impact could be massive for the Lions' defense. In my opinion, the Lions have a lot to be excited about. These players are not just performing well, they're showing growth, adaptability, and a competitive spirit. That's what makes a team great. I can't wait to see how these individuals contribute to the Lions' success in the upcoming season. Stay tuned, folks, because this team is shaping up to be a real contender.